So, this is a camera on my head that I can't tell where it's pointing, but we're going to hope for the best. This is a tuna fish can, opened with one of them side opening deals. This is denim, like lightweight jeans material I bought at Joann's Fabrics. And what we're doing is we're going to make char cloth. I just thought every once in a while people ask how to do it, various stuff. I thought, since I'm doing some, I thought I'd show everybody how I go about it. Well, oddly enough, we're outside now. Again, got a camera on my head. We're going to make some char cloth. It's pretty simple, really. See if I can remember which one of these has the stoves in it. Not that one. Stainless steel stove. We're going to go ahead and fill this up good and full, because I hate running out before my char cloth is done. The char cloth takes a while to cook. Oops, now see it's running over. That's as much as it'll hold. Down there, like that. Light up everything. Okay. That's one thing about alcohol stoves, is you can't see them running in daylight. There's a small hole there. It should start smoking after a bit. Got a little bit of smoke coming out of there now. And as soon as my stove burns down a little bit, it'll start percolating a little better there. I got her awful full. Not much airflow through it. But it'll, you'll see the smoke coming out of the hole there. You just let her go. Keep baking it until the smoke all but quits. Some people like to light the smoke. When it gets thick, you can light it. It'll stay lit like a little candle. Cuts down on the smell some, and also the possibility of oxygen getting back in there. As long as you don't let a bunch of oxygen get back in there, it's almost impossible to overcook it. But undercooked, it just doesn't light worth a darn. Alright, well, we'll let that go for a while. Come back and check it after a bit. Okay, I'm back. Can't really see it, but you can hear, maybe. You can hear the wind affecting the flame on that. So, that's a portion of a big roasting pan, one of them turkey pans that you get around Thanksgiving time, that I've taken and rolled the edges on, cut a strip out of. So that's my windshield. I'm going to go ahead and toss it up there just to keep the flame a little happier. All that fits, of course, in my Stanley pot. I have my other stove in there too. That one's mine. That one's the daughter's. I got one more for the kids. So all the stoves will fit in one of those, along with the pot stand and that heat shield. We're starting to cook now. See, I put the heat shield up there, and it's just really heating that up now. That's another thing, people talking about boil times. A heat shield or a wind shield like that can really, really make a difference on an alcohol stove. I forgot to mention, when this burns down and my stove stops, I poke a stick in there to plug that hole and let it cool down for a while. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and see if I can figure out how to use my phone. There. Okay, I don't know if you can tell yet, but the smoke is pretty much almost stopped out of there. And I'm afraid that my lid came loose. I may have burned this section. But my stove's nowhere near out. But the smoke is almost done. I'm gonna put a deal in there and try and set that aside. Let that cool completely, and we should be good to go. We should have brought some, well, hey, I know what I'll do. Oh, this is sufficiently cooled. I can open it up and see if we... Oh, might actually have worked. I get a flint and steel and we'll give it a shot here in a little bit. See, one of the things about char cloth, if your hands are good and dry, it picks up water real easy. It should be black, but it should be cloth-like. You can tear it. It's not ash, but it's not strong. That actually looks like it worked pretty good. Okay, see you guys.